Hey everyone, it's Outcast01 here on the MC Builder server, and we just launched a brand new 118 world, and so I'm going to be starting up a new series here. This is a vanilla server. The only thing I've personally added is Xero's minimap and full screen map, and I have done some exploring on the seed, and I have an area picked out that I want to go to, but it's a ways off in the distance. So we're going to pick up some supplies along the way, hopefully get some materials for building our base on this, what I think is a really epic area, and we're going to go from there. I found this village and slept here through the night. One of the people, Slavano, has already been blown up by a creeper, so he is first blood of the server. And so right now I'm just gathering up some materials to make some food, because I've got a pretty long journey ahead of me. And I have not looked at the terrain I'll be passing over to get to my area. I just know it's a ways off. So we're going to go ahead and make our basic little kit here. Now the server started us off with some stone tools. And I'm in this village. I grabbed a bed. I know I'll need a boat eventually, and I want to keep the saplings. I'm not so worried about the wood. I can grow more trees. The saplings are more important to me. The server is a vanilla server, and it is a whitelisted server, so not just anyone can join. Basically, it's invite only by pretty much just friends. We do that just to kind of limit any potential issues. We don't have anything too crazy going on the server. We have MCMMO, which we're having some slight issues with at the moment. Especially if anyone mines ores right now, people are getting crazy quick level upgrades. I think I saw some coal up here. Now, I haven't mined any stone stuff yet, but if what other people have been saying is true, yeah, that's a bit nutty. I'm already at level 3 and I got, what, 6 pieces of coal I dug up? Fish. Alright, so we're going to keep making our way out to our location that I picked out. And I will see you when I get there, unless some other wackiness happens along the way. Over there, you can see there's an ocean monument. And any second now, this should pop into view. Now, I have an idea of what I want to do for my build. Oh, there we go. There's the start of it. And I definitely don't want to do much to wreck how this place looks, because this place is just epic with how it looks. And here we go. Tell me this isn't a pretty place. I'm gonna let everything load in here. Look at that. Now, from what I had been seeing on my test of the seed, I've got this nice big pool here, It doesn't connect to the main ocean, but I think I'm going to dig a tunnel out for that. And we're going to go ahead and get going with some basic here. Oh, nice. Cool. So I can definitely make this into a rudimentary fish farm if need be. Look, there's 3 dolphins in there already and some fish. So this will be a good source of food and trade material. Plus that hillside is just amazing. Alright, so I'm going to start clearing out some of this and get going with a build. And I'll come back when I got an update for everyone. So I've gotten to my place, I found a chicken, and I've contained him. Gotten a few eggs so I can get a food source going later on. I've started digging out the foundation for my base. I've got the storage room started up here so I can start putting stuff in a somewhat organized manner instead of just chest monsters everywhere. And I just cannot get over this view. I'm still trying to figure out where I want the bed to set up. I'm probably going to have it facing that way. Put it over there. And you can't see it from here, but there is that ocean monument just past the render distance right there. But I'm going to go do some caving here with no armor and stone tools. And see if I can find some stuff and grab some deep slate because I need a lot for this build. Alright, so it's been a few hours and I've been grinding away on the base. I've tamed a dog, and he's been very helpful down in the mines, helping to defend me against anything that's down there because I still don't have any armor. There's a witch right there, so I need to be careful of that one. But yeah, so I'm going with kind of a wide range of a palette here. I'm going to be doing the stripped dark oak, deep slate, and then transition that into the stone as I go higher up. Now I'm going to do some of the tough between the deep slate and the stone as kind of a transition block, because it actually works very well. It's a kind of a middle ground. I got storage started here, nothing too fancy. I'm going to do a larger sorting system next level down, and then up top is going to be kind of the living area. I procured a few lanterns from the village as I passed through it, and just been using them as I go and carving this place out of the rock here. Now down below is a massive cave system under the base, and had this crevice that opens up into this huge, massive cave system that I've been slowly working away at getting lit up and trying to mob-proof as much as I can, both for server lag issues, which is just being mindful of others on the server, since this isn't just me alone. Got to do the neighborly thing and reduce lags whenever you can on servers, so that everyone can have fun. But gotta get rid of a lot of this water because all these glow squid keep spawning in all of the water down here. But it is just an absolutely massive, massive cave. And there's another one back there. And I've still got a few places I need to light up a little bit more. There's already low. Interesting. But yeah. Just working away, doing the survival thing up here. And just getting more and more of this. Well, I need to take out those water pillars because look at this. Where did you... Oh, you're from up there, aren't you? Okay, they're spawning up there. I gotta get up there. I've only seen 3 Endermen, so an Ender Pearl would be really handy to get up there. So yeah. Oh, and right here on this massive pillar, you go around the back side of it here. We've got a geode. Not a crazy big one, but there has a lot of the budding amethyst on it, so I'm gonna figure out a way to try and get a farm going here. And yeah, lots of deep slate, lots of things going on. And then with the MCMMO stuff, been getting lots of levels on that. I'm well over 200 levels on the mining, and I think I'm at like 70 or close to 70 on the wood cutting. Come on, here. 14 on axes for killing stuff. But look at this. Look at them all. I gotta stop these guys because this is too much. Okay, so it's been a day since the server launched. I've just been digging away at getting the base set up here. So I've got everything dug out down below for the first basement layer and been building up the ground floor. So I'm going to go with dark oak and the birch for the floor. And this will make more sense as I continue on with the build. I've got an idea in my head for what I want to do. Now, one thing I want to do, aside from move this chicken out of this little pathetic pen I've set up for him, is because we're right on the ocean here, I'm using a lot of the deep slate. Now I'm going to start tapering off how much deep slate I use on this end. So what this is going to be is like an old structure that got repurposed. And anyone that lives in an area that has a lot of stone buildings near the ocean will understand what I'm talking about here. So a lot of these old buildings that are right on the water, they've been pitted and blackened just from exposure to the water. It's just something about how the salt attacks the material and kills it over time. So what I'm going to do is this side here and that far side there, and anything facing those directions is going to be heavily deep slated. And that is to kind of simulate that. And then the back sides is going to be transitioning into stone and whatnot, and do a lot of the mossy stuff. And then I'll cover things with vines as I can get some vines. I need to go find a jungle to get some of that materials, but I think this is going to work out pretty nicely in the long run. And so I'm going to keep cracking away at this, and I'll get back to you. I've also gone ahead and set up a basic farm here. Now this being a basic server, animals keep spawning. And so I had a wolf spawn and was killing a lot of the sheep, but I have since then had animals spawn back in the area. So because this is a forest biome, they keep spawning. You know, once every few hours or so, another one will spawn in. I'm also trying to get some tree growing here going for the build, as well as fuel for the furnaces. And so yeah, that's about it. I still haven't done much of anything over here. You see, we've got people coming and going on the server here. I'm still not sure what I want to do here. But I did find a couple of spawners down in the area. And so I'm going to set up some basic farms for that, and hopefully get some more resources and some early XP grinders. Now, I didn't get recording of it. So we have a few crazier people on the server, and they've already gone and killed the dragon. About 6 hours in for the server launch, and the dragon's already dead. So I can't take part in that, but we can still go into the end at some point and start looking for some materials for things. And also, in the growing of these birch trees, one of them spawned a beehive there with a full complement of 3 bees. And so I've just been letting them go. I'm going to get a campfire set up under there and try and get some materials going for that for other future builds. I've also identified a couple of slime chunks that I also hope to set up. So I'm going to go ahead and take a nap here, and then I will get back to you guys with some more updates. I need some specialty materials. I got the farm pretty much all filled out. I got some trees going. I've got the start of an auto honey farm, but I need to make a comparator, and to make a comparator I need quartz. To get quartz I need to go to the nether. So I've got a portal set up over there. If you want to make like a temple, make it look kind of interesting for the portal. But we're going to go over here, we're going to light this, we're going to walk through the nether, and we're going to see what kind of nether we have. And yeah, you know, I've got it a little ways away from my base just to deal with the mob spawns. I've got another cave to light up. Yeah. We'll be fine. Oh. Well then. I don't have any gold on me. He's going to attack me. Well, we know we have a decent spawn, so I need to, What? 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 Huh. Well then, I guess I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out here. So just a quick update here. Not much more has gone on above. I had to go and do some exploring. I needed some materials because I want to get a bunch of mossy blocks for the rest of this build. And I managed to find a small lush cave in that mountain over there. It's nothing very big. It's actually really hard to navigate because it's one of those slant crevice ones, so it's nothing to really special. I did manage to get some glowberries and some moss, and so I got that going. I finished the floor in here. Now, yes, it's diorite. I know people hate diorite, but I'm using it for the floor because it kind of reminds me of those like epoxy garage coatings, and this is kind of the storage crafting area. This is the third physical day of the new map, and we have a group of people on the server that have pretty much speed run the entire game. They've already gone through the nether, they've gone through the end, They've killed the dragon, they've gotten shulkers, they've gotten elytra, and they're basically just doing whatever they want right now. Meanwhile, I'm still like piddling around digging out my base and haven't even finished it. I'm digging out lower area. This is going to end up being mass storage. This is where I plan to store a lot of the materials from the farms I plan to build. So though getting that squared away, it's going to have auto sorters and whatnot, so a lot of this isn't actually going to be needed here, so that's why I haven't extended these down yet. They did get me some of the Warped and Crimson netherrack, so I can keep going with those, because I'm going to need those for the build. I'm going to need especially the Warped, because I'm going to use that wood on the roof. And also, I have managed to get enough bees to get a bee farm going here. Yes, I have kind of a bee infestation under my deck, but I went with it. You know, I'm not going to call the exterminators on these ones because I kind of want them. Got some animals going in the pen there. I was able to get enough cow to make a few books of leather and start building up the enchanting area. Got my potion brewing setup going here. I still need to add a water source, but that's going to be really, really simple to do. I'm just going to do something around the base of one of these pillars here. And yeah, so I think that's going to conclude it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for sticking it out with me to the end here, and hopefully in the next episode I will have something a little more exciting for you guys other than just me fluffing about in this world. So I'm going to keep digging and keep building, and then I will hopefully have something a little bit more entertaining for you guys. So until next time, this is Outcast01, and have a good one.